along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Dr. James Nave. The judges appointed, scoring this bout from ringside, we have Dwayne Ford, Art Lurie, and Jerry Roth. And introducing to you the referee in charge, working in this, his 76th world title bout, Mills Lane. All right, fans, here we go with the vacant WBA Heavyweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. I introduce to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing white trunks with red trim and fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. He weighed in at 236 pounds, and his record includes 31 wins, 3 losses, with 27 wins coming by way of knockout. And here is the WBA #2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, introducing the Atlantic City Express, Bruce Seldon. Presenting to you his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He weighed in at 243 pounds and enters the ring with a record of 52 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest, with 43 big wins coming by way of knockout. And here is the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, currently ranked the WBA #1 contender, introducing Tony TNT Tucker. Once again, he is your referee in charge now to give instructions, Mills Lane,
who often gives a very colorful set of instructions with his signature remark to close things off to the two fighters. He's got Bruce Seldon next to him, calling out
Okay,
Tony
gentlemen,
Tucker.
we've already had your instructions one time in the dressing room. Right here. If he goes right here, it's going to be all right, all right? If he goes right here, it's going to be okay. All right. This is for the WBA title. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Let's get along.
Now, Mills can always get the crowd. Sometimes the fighters even riled up a little bit with that.
That's what you wait for, and he does something very important in those instructions. It says immediately what will be considered a low blow and what will not be considered a low blow. He looks at how the fighter's trunks are. He determines if someone's trunks are too high, and he makes a ruling on the spot. So before it even starts, the fighters know that important rule.
All right, round 1. Tucker in the black and Seldon in the white trunks. Seldon, when he has stepped up to face the really top-level competition, Dave, has not been able, at least thus far in his career, to take that last step.
To get over the top, when he lost to Oliver McCall, Seldon was all over McCall, dominating the fight early. Then he ran out of gas. The case of Riddick Bowe, a little bit of stage fright. He was the main event in Atlantic City. Did not handle the pressure very well. He came out strong and was stopped in 1. Later, he put Riddick Bowe on the deck in sparring as Bowe was getting ready for another fight. So now, 4 years later, Seldon will try to be composed and spend his energy more wisely than he did in those other fights.
Seldon looking here in the early going to jab with Tucker.
Seldon's jab was his trademark early in his career. He got away from it inexplicably when things started to go sour for him, and he got caught with a lot of shots. He used to put up astounding jab numbers early in his career and then began to fancy himself as a slugger, which was no good for him.
Seldon at 31-3, 27 KOs. Tucker 52-2 with 43 knockouts in his career. Although that is a remarkable knockout record, but he's never really been considered the big puncher.
And lately his fights have also been going short, which goes against the trend on Tony Tucker. Usually cumulative damage does it for Tucker. He's at a high weight here, 243.
Seldon, on the other hand, I think always comes into the ring with probably as well-sculpted a physique as any fighter in the business.
Looks perfect. He's got the muscles. For him tonight, the jab is paramount. He must get back to it, even though Tucker is taller. Get inside Tucker's jab and jab himself, set up his own right hand.
Tucker stopped Buster Douglas in his 35th fight of his career to win the IBF title. And then one fight later in a unification match against Mike Tyson, stung Tyson and nearly dropped him in the first round with a right uppercut, but Tyson went on to win a decision from Tucker.
And that was a turning point in the career of Tucker. Did not really want to get over the top against Tyson. Didn't gamble after it ended that one shot. That was Tyson's mystique at play in that fight.
Tucker had another opportunity at the world title 2 years ago. He lost to Lennox Lewis, a bout in which he was dropped 3 times and lost a decision to Lewis.
Get off that neck, come on.
10 seconds to go in round number 1. A quiet first round. We'll be back on Prime.
Get off that neck. Time, here we go, time.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was hosting my first big business dinner, and I paid with my Visa card. Turns out I was over my limit. I was so embarrassed, I didn't know what to do. So I got the American Express card, and it never happened again.
Call 1-800-THE-CARD. We can take your application right over the phone.
Applying for the card was one of the easiest things I've ever done, and smartest. And anyone who's ever gone anywhere knows it. I have a place to cash checks, get my mail, and get help when I need it.
My dad said the minute you get a job, get an American Express card. He said, trust me on this one. I've gone everywhere with it. And here's a tip. Sign up for membership miles, and everything you charge on the card will earn you program miles, so you can keep on traveling.
So call now for the American Express card. You can apply right over the phone.
It's really worth it.
It helped not having a preset limit.
I got cash on the go.
I can call 24 hours a day. That helps.
Go anywhere, and it's with you all the way.
Don't delay. Just dial 1-800-THE-CARD.
When's the last time you tried Ovaltine?
I had a cup after I got home from school this afternoon.
I like chocolate, and I like extra chocolate.
Ovaltine. It's like around our house all the time.
Great tasting Ovaltine contains 10 essential vitamins and minerals, and no fat, no cholesterol, and is 99% caffeine free.
My dad makes really good Ovaltine milkshakes.
You can put as much as chocolate as you want in it.
They're like the best ever.
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine tastes great, and it's great for you.
Round 2 at Caesars Palace. Tony Tucker in the black trunks, Bruce Seldon in the white. WBA heavyweight title on the line. Rich Murata, Dave Bontempo ringside. Hope you're enjoying this fight on Prime as we present it to you in association with Showtime. Don King, the promoter. Seldon now backing Tucker up a little bit and scoring with a hard right hand.
Good right hand after the jab, and then he just missed with another one.
And Seldon going to the attack, warming to the task.
Got the jab going at the beginning, then scored with the right hand behind it.
That was a fine right hand by Seldon.
He's got the good power. And he's got Tucker agitated, to say the least, right here. We're seeing more head movement from Seldon, and he took a good right hand after he landed one. Tucker answered Seldon in a way he had to.
With 2 right hands. The first one, the counter right that Dave referred to, and then another one. And Seldon looks a little wobbly to me.
Yes, Tucker answered when he needed to, and just another big one here. Now Tucker in a premium situation here to try to land a big right hand. He forces Seldon to hold on.
Near knockdown there. Mills Lane says no knockdown. It looked as though Seldon might be going down to the canvas. His knees did a little dipsy-do.
Well, Seldon scored well with the right hand early in the round, but Tucker answered and continued to put pressure on him.
Look at these right hands, Dave. They're really just labeling Seldon. A tattoo of right hands here in round 2 by Tucker.
Seldon backing straight up. He's trying to win this in a slugfest in round 2 for Seldon. I think this is too early to try and do this.
Seldon coming back now. He backed Tucker off, so fighting his way out of it. Both fighters have tasted the power of each other here in round 2.
And when Seldon got away from his jab, Tucker unloaded on him. Now Seldon getting in, trying to crowd and get back to what worked in round 1.
Hey, come on.